So imagine that you're picked up and dropped off somewhere in the middle of LA. Now, using a compass, you face due east, and then you smash the compass, and you decide to walk in a perfectly straight line. Don't worry, buildings and mountains and rivers are not going to get in your way. And you decide you are going to walk to the other side of the continental United States. Which state would you end up in? Now, LA is at about 34 degrees latitude, so if you follow this line of latitude, you might expect to land somewhere in southern North Carolina. In fact, Oak Island, North Carolina roughly shares a latitude with LA. Now, what if I told you that you would actually land somewhere in Orlando? You would actually land somewhere in the Gulf of Mexico around Mobile, Alabama, or the Gulf of America if you're Google, and if you managed to swim across that, you would end up in Orlando. Now, this might not actually look like you're traveling in a straight line, but let's test that. So we're starting right here in Pershing Square in downtown LA. We have a heading of 90 degrees, and let's zoom out and see where this takes us. Zoom out a little bit more, a little bit more. We're still going, we're still going. Huh, what's that? We're in Orlando. Now, this makes a little bit more sense if you're looking at it on a globe. So if you left Los Angeles facing due east and you continued along that same line of latitude, you would actually have to be turning left slightly the entire time to end up in North Carolina. Think about it like this. If you were somewhere near the North Pole, not at the North Pole, but near it, and you were facing due east, and you started traveling in that direction, well, eventually you would start to go south. Now, if we actually extend this line from Los Angeles to Orlando around the entire planet, we can follow it as a straight line all the way back to Los Angeles, back to where we started from. And that place we started from was Pershing Square. And as you can see, we would be facing due east, the same direction we were facing when we started.